Let's look at a sample example of how to calculate the different angles in a diffraction process. So we have got a light beam enters a prism with refractive index n equal to 2. The angle of incidence theta 1 is equal to 30 degrees. Now in the diagram we can see medium 1 is air, medium 2 is glass, which is the prism, and medium 1 again it's air. So the refractive index n equal to 2, which is for the prism, will have n2 equal to 2 and n1 is equal to 1 because it's air. We want to calculate what is theta 2. We will apply the Snell's law n1 sin theta 1 equal to n2 sin theta 2. We substitute the values as provided in the equation. We solve for theta 2, getting it as sin theta 2 is 0.25. Finding the sine inverse using our calculator, we get the value of theta 2 as 14.5 degrees. In the second one, it's asking you calculate theta 1 prime or theta 1 dash as labeled in the diagram. From the diagram, we can see theta 2 plus alpha is equal to 90 because you are having a dotted normal there. Normal makes an angle of 90 degree at the surface. This will help us to find the value of alpha because theta 2 is 14.5 and we can calculate alpha as 75.5. Now if you look at the diagram again, 60 degree alpha and beta, they form a triangle. They are the angles of a triangle. And angles of a triangle, when you add them together, we get 180 degree. So this will help us to get the value of beta because alpha is known to us. We calculate beta as 44.5 using our calculator. And then finally, as the question is asking you theta 1 prime, we are going to get the value of theta 1 prime by using the property of the normal. Theta 1 prime plus beta is equal to 90. We substitute the value of beta. And then finally we get the value of theta 1 prime as 45.5 degrees. Next is asking you find the critical angle of the material of the prism. So that means it's asking for theta c. We know the formula for theta c. Sin theta c is equal to 1 over the refractive index of the medium, and especially it is a denser medium, and in this case is the prism, and the prism's refractive index is given to us, which is 2, which we can substitute in the formula. We get sin theta c as 0.5 and we calculate theta c using our calculator. Sine inverse of 0.5 is 30 degrees. The last one, it's asking you describe what happens when the ray of light hits the boundary at B. Justify your answer. So let's look at the diagram. Look at boundary B. At that boundary, the angle of incidence is theta 1 prime, and which we calculated as 45.5 degrees. We need to compare this with theta c, which is 30 degree. We see that theta 1 prime is greater than theta c. Angle of incidence in denser medium is greater than theta c, which means the light will undergo total internal reflection. And that's how we solve a problem based on Snell's law.